Hi, it's Brian Newman with the Spotlight of Business Owner Show, and today we're thrilled to have Kelly and Tina. Hi, you guys. How you doing?
Hi,
Great.
Brian.
Hey, Brian. Good to be
Yeah,
here.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. They're with a really cool company called DNA Candy Nutrition, and I know I got to meet them in person at a vendor event of mine last week, and fell in love with the products that they have. But I want you to get to know them. And before we get into the business, can you let them know how did you get started with this?
So we found this because this is an amazing product that nobody's ever seen before. And what's amazing about it is the technology behind it. So really what our product does, and we're going to get into it, is it kind of makes all the other ways of getting nutrition in your body obsolete. That's the old phone, and we're the smartphone of nutrition, of the new way of treating your body right.
So we got into it when a friend called us. We've been in the DNA and wellness industries about 20 years together.
Wow.
And a friend called us and said, there's this new technology out of Europe. They're trying to bring it to the USA. Would you look at it and tell me what you think as consultants? And once we looked at it, we were so blown away by what they have. Been sweeping Europe for almost a decade, and no one in the US had ever heard about it. So we were like, count us in, we're on board, and yeah, we'll help you launch in the USA.
Oh, very cool. I know I love the looks of the products. I know I like the fact I can't take pills very easily. You know, my sister actually chokes on pills, and I like the fact that yours dissolve. But tell me about the products that you guys have.
Want to start?
Well, I'll just say that the first of all, people, the big question is that people have is it taste gross? They relate nutrition to something that tastes bad or smells bad, and it's just undesirable. And the great news about the drops is they taste like a Lifesaver or a Jolly Rancher. And one of the biggest questions we get is, there's no way this could be good for me because it tastes so good. How does this work? How is this so good for me?
Yeah.
So our product, kind of in a nutshell, is such a unique story because they start the product with the nutraceuticals out of Israel. They take all the botanicals and all the plants, 100% organic, halal, kosher, plant-based. It's got all the good stuff, the non-GMO, no dairy, no gluten. It's the cleanest product, right? No dyes, no fillers, no binders. Very clean product because they take all the plants from Israel, where the soil is very nutrient rich, very nutrient rich. They ship it to Eastern Europe, where they have a manufacturing plant and a scientific laboratory all in one facility. And they created a centrifuge chamber, which I don't know how much you know about negative ions, but Nikola Tesla
Not much.
studying negative ions, 100 years ago. And they found a way to recreate a lightning storm in a centrifuge chamber that builds the nutrients at their highest peak, full of negative ions, back into the plants. So, yeah, so, an apple is very healthy when you pick it off a tree and then eat it, because when it's attached to the earth, that's when it's the most healthy. But after you pick it and ship it to the Safeway, and it takes 3 weeks in a frozen truck, and then they stick in the back room, and by the time they put it in the front of it, the nutritional value is almost completely depleted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they take the botanicals and they recreate the lightning storm to re-energize them with all their original nutrient factors. And when they're at the highest peak of nutrition, they extract the DNA, which is where the most nutrition is held, not the leaf or the seed or the skin. It's in the DNA of the plant. They extract the DNA, bring it to the laboratory, and infuse it into the hard candies in one motion, which keeps all of the nutritional value in the product.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I know I had a question. What makes them different than other supplements? I mean,
That's
I
one of
think,
the big ones.
yeah, you guys kind of touched on that. I mean, yeah, I don't know anyone else that does that.
The biggest difference, Brian, is that it's a delivery system. So, normally people take supplements or shakes and it has to go through your digestive system, down your esophagus, into your stomach acid, your small intestine, your large intestine. By the time it goes through all that process, you're really only getting a little bit of the nutrients, that you're counting on getting, and you don't get it. So the delivery system here is that when you let it melt in your mouth, all right, it instantly starts working. It has a mucosal delivery system, so it gets into your bloodstream immediately, like within seconds of you putting it in your mouth, and it has an 100% absorbability rate. So you're not losing all those nutrients. And again, people say, well, if you're taking all, cumin and all these different things, those taste nasty. How do you get it to not taste, so bad? It tastes so good. It's because once they extract the DNA from the botanicals, it renders it odorless and tasteless. So that's how they can make these so great that even kids that, unknowingly would beg for. Imagine your kids saying, hey, can I have one of our drops, that's for immunity or something, and love it. They can't get it.
That's what I was going to ask you. Are they safe for kids? You know what I mean? And like for adults, that are on medicine, like I take, medicine for this and that. You know what I mean? Like, do they interact with, the meds that people take?
No, they're 100% natural and organic. It's just like food. So we use 80 different foods to create over 1,000 different micronutrients in the product. So it would be like saying, can a banana, or an orange, can I eat a strawberry even though I'm on heart medication? It's the same thing. It's all 100% botanical, organic. So it's not going to have any, in fact, the purpose of our products is to build up your immune system and your health. So at some point you may not have to take some of the medicines that you're currently taking.
Oh, okay. Okay. So for the viewers that are listening to us, I just want to remind everyone that what's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
So we have a website. It's dnacandy.com. And we have a phone number that's listed right behind you. We're also on social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn.
Yeah. Wow, you're all over the place. Oh, okay. Yeah, so give them a call today, 650-504-1273. That's your phone number?
Yes.
They could text you or, okay, cool.
Yes,
Yeah, so I'm sure people are wondering, like how much do these cost? You know what I mean? Can you buy them like for a month at a time? Are they on, I don't know how that works. Can they go to your website and buy 1 box, 2 boxes, or get it on a monthly basis? Can you let them know?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
wow.
So they can get, this is what the box looks like. They come in, we have various drops, right, for different things. And, that most of them cost $25 to get. And some of them, we have about 8 of them that are 25, a few of them that are 60, and a few of them that are 80. Different things. And here's the thing. People ask, do I need to take them all? Well, of course not. I take about 6, and then I take some every now and then as I need something. So, usually people start with a few. And the amazing thing is once they feel they work because you literally feel, not all of them, you don't feel something on all the drops. I'm not going to say that you're going to levitate off the ground once you put one, but there are certain number of these that people instantly feel. And I think you actually witnessed that, Brian, with some.
I did. There was a lady last week at the vendor event, and she was feeling claustrophobic. Yeah, she actually broke out like in some cold sweats and stuff. Yeah. And she said that she tried, one of your vitamins or candy. Oh, is that the one?
So we have Power for Women. It's for hormone balancing. So she was experiencing a hot flash. as some women do when they hit a certain age. And these are for hormone balancing, adrenal, and lymph node support. So when you put it in your mouth, like Kelly had described, because it's in your mouth and it's melting, it's going immediately into your bloodstream. So it has a faster effect than something that might have to go through your entire digestive tract. And then the lady next to her was taking this one. She said within about 20 minutes, the pain that goes down her leg every day, in about 20 minutes, she was not feeling the pain in her leg that she'd been experiencing for years. This one is called Slide. It's for ease of movement. Of course, we have one for allergies, asthma, anything having to do with lungs, easy breathing. We have one for sleeping, stress.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, the chill out.
Yes.
The chill out drop right here, perfect for if for somebody that doesn't sleep well. This one especially worked for me.
Very fast.
It's amazing how fast that works. But this is one of the ones that people generally are amazed the next day, and you don't wake up with any kind of medicine, nothing, because it's not medicine. It's all natural, organic stuff in here. It's just good for you. It's just like Tina said, it's like eating a banana, an orange, all the things that people don't eat most of the time, mostly processed foods. And it really is something that people can put into their diet and have a positive effect ongoingly, because again, like I said, 100% absorbable into your body, and it stays there.
So, you had asked earlier about diabetes, right?
Yeah.
We're not doctors. We don't cure anything. We're going to put the disclaimer out there. However, with that being said, we do have a drop that is specifically for blood sugar regulation. And we have hundreds of people's testimonies of them testing their blood sugar, putting the drop in their mouth, waiting 20 minutes, and then retesting with a dramatic decrease in blood sugar. And numbers don't lie. So yeah, we have testimonies we can share. If you call us or find us on social media, we can share that with any of your audience, any of your listeners. That's our favorite part, is when somebody has a wonderful testimony. In fact, the two gals from the event last week both have already done videos for us sharing their experience, because it was so fast and they were so proud.
Yeah. So can I ask you a dumb question? I mean, but I understand they're sweet tasting, right? But they don't have a lot of sugar in them, or?
That is a common question.
Less than a gram.
Yes, less than a gram of sugar, which is all natural, and it comes from beetroot and molasses. So even that's natural. Everything about these drops are all natural.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So again, for the viewers that are listening, we're talking to Kelly and Tina. Yeah, they're with DNA Candy Nutrition. And what's the best way? Do you have a website that they can actually go on and read about the products? And, maybe there's a shopping cart out there, or can they call you and just order over the phone?
Either way would be perfectly fine. But we do have a website, DNAcandy.com, or DNAformyhealth.com has a lot of some of the science behind it. We actually have a 500-page science guide all about our products. So, I mean, it's vast, but anybody out there who's looking for the science behind it, the technology that we use, which of course is proprietary, so they share a little of it. But if you want to know what the ingredients are, if you go to DNAformyhealth.com, all spelled out, you can actually check out the digital version of our 500-page science guide.
Okay, great. No, so just any final advice that you want to give the viewers that are listening?
I always like to end it with this. This is how we started. If you were to give people a choice, given the same nutritional value, how many people do you think pick this one versus this one?
Yeah, no, that's great. That is great.
So we feel like we brought this company to the US just at the perfect time for younger people, for older people that can't swallow, like your sister who choked. I think of my dad before he passed away. He refused to take supplement anything, refused. But had I put all these candies in a dish on the side of his bed, he would have taken the whole dish every day and gotten so much nutrition that he wasn't getting because he couldn't swallow pills. So.
Oh, okay, okay.
So convenient and easy to do. And it's something that people want to do. You know, we combine what people want and what they need at the same time. So it's kind of like, imagine if all your nutritional value of everything you needed every day was in a donut.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
more
Well, that'd be
people
nice.
Nice.
would be healthy if they were eating a donut every day. And that's what we compare this to, because it tastes like candy and it's super good for you. And people are getting massive results, you know, by just taking one of these little candies every day.
Wow, wow. All right, well, yeah, thank you guys for being on the show. It's great to meet you. And again, yeah, I'm so glad I got to meet you in person last week. So yeah, again, for the viewers, reach out to them. Call them today at 650-504-1273 or their website again.
Well, we have a couple, DNAcandy.com or DNAformyhealth.com.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thanks for
Thanks.
having us, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Okay.